Hello, viewers. This is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series, and it looks like we've got White Weenie versus Naya Midrange. Or maybe. No, it is Naya Midrange. I was thinking maybe it was werewolves, but it's just. This is a werewolf, but it's a card to play. So, Amholt Pacifist, Tireless Tracker, made the plant token with Nissa. Has Oath of Chandra, so 2 damage to each opponent. He's got 2 clue tokens. The other side has a 4/3 Dragon Hunter, a 3/3 Thalia's Lieutenant, and a 1/1 Thalia's Lieutenant. He's got 5 cards in his hand, so he should be able to do something powerful here. Okay, Throbbing Inspector, that'll give him a clue. That'll also buff up his team. And Dragon Hunter. More +1/+1 counters. And another creature? Maybe another Throbbing Inspector? No, Griff's Boon on the 4/3 Dragon Hunter. Turns it into a 5/3 and gives it flying. So attacking in with the 5 power flyer, going after Nissa, and the 5/5 is going for the face. Naya responds by popping a clue token. That'll turn the Tireless Tracker into a 4/3. And throws the plant in front of the 5/5. So Nissa dies. He takes no damage this turn. But now he's looking at a pretty powerful board from the White Weenie side. And Weenie still has 2 cards in hand and a clue token. Okay, another clue token for Naya. And another Nissa Voice of Zendikar. And now you gotta wonder, do you go -2 knowing that the flyer is just gonna kill Nissa anyway, or do you go for the plant token and hope that he has something in his hand that can stop the flyer? So he is going for the plant token. So maybe Nissa was already in his hand and he just drew something that can deal with the Dragon Hunter, because now would be the best time to do it, so that he has no way to respond. Okay, so 4 mana will get it back onto the field. And right now he's only got 3 mana. If he misses a land drop, Griff's Boon would stay in his graveyard for at least another turn. And Angelic Purge. Targeting the Dragon Hunter. Sacrifice. Did he sacrifice a token? Yes, he did. I didn't. Yeah. And it counts for Tireless Tracker because it says sacrifice. So, Dragon Hunter goes bye-bye. Griff's Boon hits the graveyard. Tireless Tracker's up to a 5/4 now. So he can kill Thalia's Lieutenant, the 5/5 Thalia's Lieutenant. But all it would take for Weenie is to play another creature. Another human, excuse me. And then he would be too big for Tireless Tracker to kill one-on-one because Naya is tapped out. 3 mana, always watching, an even better option than to just play one human token. It gives his entire team +1/+1 and vigilance. So he's attacking in with the 6/6 and the 4/4. If Tireless Tracker blocks either one, he dies. If he blocks the 6/6, the 6/6 will live. It'll be a straight up trade between these two, but both are going after Nissa. And unless he blocks both creatures, Nissa is going to die. Now, he can just toss the plant token in front of the 6/6, and then trade with the Tireless Tracker. That's probably his best option here, unless he just wants to lose Nissa. But that would be a better option if they didn't have Vigilance, because then half of his team is tapped down. So he goes for the chump block and the trade. It's the best of the situation. It was really his only option. So still has a 6/6, a 2/3, and a 3/2. He's got a 3/3 that can't attack. And Goblin Dark Dwellers. That will get Angelic Purge back. And he can sacrifice the clue token to it. And ooh, I'm thinking, he's gonna go for the 6/6. The only other thing that I would consider targeting would have been the Always Watching because it buffs the entire team. But the big threat there was the 6/6. Oh, that's right. The sacrifice cost is additional cost of playing the card, and Goblin Dark Dwellers lets you cast it for free. Oh, a second Always Watching. And a Griff Spoon on the Dragon Hunter, so he's got a 5/3 Flying Vigilance. So Nissa's going to die here. But things are actually pretty even. Sides have a few good creatures. But White Weenie is top. Oh, and so is Naya. Both of them have clue tokens. So Naya fires his off to draw a card, hoping to draw something helpful for this turn. And Roast to kill off the Throbbing Inspector. And attacking with the team, even though the plant token can't do anything. So Dragon Hunter blocked the Lambholt Pacifist. I don't know why you would do that and not kill off the Goblin Dark Dwellers. Oh, that's right. It has Menace. Sorry. Expedition Envoy is a 1-mana 4/3 Vigilance. Oh, that is funny. But things are pretty much in Naya's ballpark now. This is all his game to win or lose. He's just taking over. There's a Lambholt Pacifist. He's the 4/4 with Menace. The fact that it has Menace is ridiculously good. But Weenie does have a second creature now. Knight of the White Orchid gets him into the land. It's a 4/4 first strike, which means he can double block the Goblin Dark Dwellers and kill it before it deals any damage. And he has the mana open to bring back Griff's Boon. So maybe things aren't exactly one-sided after all. But all it's going to take is one card to be able to kill off Knight of the White Orchid. Tireless Tracker isn't that card, so Naya chooses not to attack. There's no reason to throw creatures into the meat grinder when the return would be so little. The second Griff's Boon comes back on Expedition Envoy, and he follows that up with Thalia's Lieutenant. So that is 12 damage flying Vigilance. And now Weenie is in control of this game. He's got Naya down to 4. And Naya has to either kill everything or concede. I was going to say, 5 toughness, 4 toughness. Yeah, the only thing that I could think of would be like a board wipe. Something like an end hostilities. But then, honestly, that would still be an advantage to White Weenie because most likely he would draw a creature first, and all of his creatures would get +2/+2 in Vigilance. So they'd come in as super powerful creatures. But He concedes, which, there was nothing else he could do. So let's go to game 2. Or not. Sorry. The video is 10 minutes long now, so I'm going to have to end it there. That was White Weenie versus Naya Midrange, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.